Are you doing everything you can to take care of your boat, kayak, or utility trailer that you use to haul your jumbo kayaks, canoes, so forth to the lake? That's the subject of today's video. What's up, fishing fam? Welcome to Fishing with Gramps YouTube channel. My name is JT, and that's right, today we're going to talk about trailers, especially trailers that we use to pull our favorite toys in and out of the water. Water, be it fresh or salt, has a great impact on trailers when they go in and out of the water so many times. There's grease in the bearings that need to be taken care of, and if you don't know any better, you could have problems. If all the grease wears away, well, you can have loose hubs, or even worse, be rolling down the road and have this happen to you. And nobody wants to do that while you're on your way out to your favorite lake to catch some bass. So today I'm going to talk about the #1 accessory you need for your trailer. Like I said, be it for a boat, a kayak trailer like my FTX trailers here, or a utility trailer, or a DIY project that you've done with a jet ski or john boat trailer to haul your kayaks or canoes or whatever around. Now, my Fancy Fish Texas kayak trailer came with a set of these, but we had a recent accident on Memorial Day. Well, rather, I was out fishing on a lake and somebody backed into my kayak trailer. And unbeknownst to me, I go walk back up the ramp to get out because we got a thunderstorm coming in, and I start pulling down to the ramp and I hear a god-awful noise, and I look out my mirror on the right side and my wheel is doing one of these numbers. Apparently somebody thought they saw somebody back in to my boat trailer, probably hit the wheel with their trailer hitch and broke the hub, but it rendered my kayak useless. But that's not the subject of this video. I got a replacement axle that I just replaced the other day, and I'm getting ready to get everything back and ready to go. But here's the thing, I got my new hub installed, but it just came with a plain hub end cap. Yep, sure, there's grease back behind there, but there's no bearing buddy. What's a bearing buddy? Well, these have been around since the 1960s, but bearing buddy actually protects the wheel bearings inside your hub, especially in a trailer like this fancy FTX trailer. And I say fancy because it is a true, you know, 3 kayak hauling kayak trailer, and might obtain road speeds over the posted speed limit because, you know, we travel quite a bit. But again, I went to replace this axle and it just came with the end cap, and it looks like they even dropped it in shipment. But we're going to solve our problem and protect our bearings by installing these bearing buddies. Now, what are you going to need? A set of bearing buddies. You're going to need a rubber mallet, a block of wood possibly, and a grease gun. It's very simple. So let me reposition the cameras and we'll get these installed, filled, and get ready to get back to our bass fishing adventures in the kayak.
Step 1 is to take a rag and wipe down your old dust cap that may come standard with your trailer. This will prevent dirt from contaminating your new bearing buddy. Grab your flathead screwdriver or chisel and place it between your hub and dust cap. Then grab your hammer and begin to knock it loose. Be sure to rotate your tire to properly remove the dust cap. Next, take your new bearing buddy and wipe it down with a rag, making sure there is no dirt. Now place your bearing buddy in the center of your wheel hub and begin to tap it in place with your hammer, rotating your taps along the edge of the bearing buddy until it sits flush and firm.
Alright, so now as you can see, I got it put back in place. You kind of, and sorry, I forgot to restart the camera while I was doing this. You want to hold it so it's sort of square. And then a lot of times if you give light taps evenly around, it will drive it enough in to grab. But if it doesn't, you'll have to get enough just so it starts. And then grab your block of wood and start smacking it evenly so it drives. You know, you can, when you put it level plane and you start smacking it, it distributes the pressure evenly across the hub. And then when you get it most of the way in, you'll still see like 2 or 3, you know, 1/4 inch gaps. And then you just keep tapping. You know, and again, you got a rubber mallet, you can really tap it till it gets it in place. And then I'm watching the final gap around this edge close so that it's even all the way around. Alright, and now I'll look at the bottom. Yep, it's all the way against there. So next we will grab our grease gun and we will fill it with grease. Now You got to be careful not to put too much in. If you start seeing it come around, stop, because you don't want to blow the seal in the back out. But you put your fitting on and you start pumping. And I don't have a lot of play right there. I can't push it in, so the fitting is full again. Now, sometimes this can be tricky to get off here sometimes. You want to lean it to the side and kind of twist to remove it all at once, because these can be a pain in the butt to get off. There we go. But you kind of bring it to one side and then twist and tilt and push down. So it can be tricky sometimes. You don't want to pull it straight out. And then when you get done, just slide your bearing buddy bra on, and you want to push in from the center. And what that does, when you close that all the way in, it makes a little seal in there, and kind of the suction holds that dust cover up against it. Now folks, be sure to take care of your trailers. If you invest any kind of money in them, whether it's just in a little utility trailer from Rural King or wherever, or you buy like a used one that you kind of DIY yourself for an old jet ski, John boat trailer, or a custom trailer like I have, and especially with your boats, please maintain your bearings. Grease them at the beginning of the season, end of the season. If you're going on long trips, like sometimes we, take trips down to Gunnersville and other places to go on our fishing adventures and put miles on these. Protect your investment, protect those bearings, and they'll last a lifetime, but all you need is a grease gun. I'll drop a link to everything in the description below, the grease gun, the buddy bearings, the grease that I use, the Lucas Oil Marine grease, to protect your investment. Now, if you want to see the walkthrough of my Fish Texas kayak trailer, I'll drop a link to that right up here. Until next time, get outside when you can and make some memories, one cast at a time.